Spies at Mount Vernon, The Virginia Mysteries, Volume 7. Written by Stephen K. Smith. Narrated by Tom Mcelroy. Chapter 1. Sam leaned over his desk, concentrating as he dipped his toothpick back into the plastic cup. Just how much lemon juice was considered generous? He glanced back at the instructions, then at Caitlin in the seat next to him, who was marking purposefully across her own white paper. It seemed doubtful to him that this project would actually work. He finished up the capital M, then leaned back and stared at his paper. According to the instructions, once the lemon juice ink dried and was exposed to heat, it would darken in color and show the secret message. Apparently, this was the same method that George Washington and his network of spies had used during the Revolutionary War. Mr. Byrd had been teaching them all about Washington this month in social studies class. Trying out what they were learning in class was one of Sam's favorite things, right after tracking down a mystery. He figured that real spies in today's world would probably send messages using high-tech encrypted data over the internet or burner cell phones like he'd seen in the movies. But who knows? Dad said some people still like to do things old school, like when Dad played music from his vinyl record collection. Sam couldn't understand why he listened to music that way. It was so much work compared to just streaming it. Maybe spies liked to be old school, too. Maybe some still practiced time-worn methods like the ones George Washington had used. Apparently, Washington developed a lot of spycraft techniques to help him fool the British. Secret code names, dead drops, invisible ink, ciphers, coded messages, all kinds of things. Washington's code name for himself during all of that had been Agent 711. That reminded Sam more of Slurpee's than a spy name, but Mr. Byrd said it was true. "Once you have your secret message finished," instructed Mr. Byrd from the front of the class, "add in some subterfuge." Sam lowered his eyebrows and glanced back at Caitlin. He didn't know what that word meant. She met his look like she had been expecting it and smiled. "Distractions," she whispered. "Write other words on the paper to make the message look normal." "Oh, right." Why didn't Mr. Byrd just say that in the first place? Sometimes he thought teachers, actually grown-ups in general, just used fancy words to make life more complicated or make themselves sound smart. Sam thought for a moment, and then began writing around the fading lemon juice letters.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?